Acting tip number 46, self-tapes again. I remember putting down an actor, worked with many actors over here from overseas while they're over here. And I remember working with an actor called Andy Whitfield, who played Spartacus. May he rest in peace, because he's passed away. He passed away during the series, which was really sad, because he was the nicest guy, looked like Brad Pitt, and he was just absolutely gorgeous in every way. So it's very sad that he passed away, and very sad for his family. He had the most beautiful family as well. He came to me to put down some self-tapes for some auditions for American films, and they were big films. He was doing really well, and one of them was with my hero Liam Neeson, and I remember thinking, oh my god, it was like Taken 3 or something like that, Taken 2 or 3, I can't remember what the film was. But so one time he came to me, and I was in between studios, and I knew that what I only needed just like a blue screen like this to be able to have the backdrop and some good lighting. So I actually did this self-tape in Cox's Bay Scout Hut, which it's a great building, as in it's right on the water on stilts. It's full of character, but it is very rumpty, and I remember I was paying $15 an hour to hire it for classes and stuff. So you can imagine there's holes in the floor where you can actually see the sea underneath. So I was a little bit self-conscious that this very successful actor was coming to this space, but I knew that I could make him look good. And then when you watch the audition, you didn't know where it was going to be, where it was filmed, so it would be okay. So he arrives, and he goes, "Hey, what a great space! This is fantastic! Love the sea! This is great, Sally! Wow, wow!" Like this, and I'm like, "Are you sure this is really rumpty and like falling down?" But he was really gracious and sweet, and we went over his scene a couple of times, and it was about 5 o'clock that he arrived. Now at 6:30 I had acting class level 1, and at 6:30 on the dot, because I was really like, you've got to arrive on the dot, so they all arrived at 6:30, and they were all waiting outside the door. It's very unusual for the door to be closed, but we were still working the scene, and he hadn't quite got it right yet. And he bought his own reader, and we were going through it, and I was like, I'm getting a bit anxious now, because oh dear, well, we've got to let the class in. What am I going to do? So I said to him, "Do you mind if I let the class in? They can watch you. They can watch your take." And he said, "No, I don't mind at all." The kind of, not, I'm not saying typical actor, but because a lot of actors may have been intimidated by that, but he just basically said yes. So they all piled in, all 14 of them, all sitting round, and I said, "You're going to watch a real audition." So they all sat and watched, and the next take I said action, and he was absolutely brilliant. He just nailed it. His energy came right up. He was powerful. He was charismatic. Everything was perfect. The lines, the intentions, everything, because he had an audience, and all of a sudden his intention changed because he had this audience. He had 14 kind of eager beaver faces watching him, and the whole class was so impressed. I mean, they clapped and everything afterwards, and that was a lovely memory for them. I don't know if any of them watched the series, but just to watch a professional actor nail an audition and do it so well was a lovely experience. Thank you.